beautiful beings of love and light. I'm so happy you're here. And I know that there's been a lot going on, as there usually is in the world. And I want to be here with you and know that if any of you are feeling alone or feeling like you're not sure what the purpose of life is, and you just kind of, a lot of people are feeling hopeless, overwhelmed, and that's okay. All right? If you're finding this is definitely not by accident, and I know because nothing in my life is accident. You don't need to believe that you're in the right place at the right time, because heaven knows sometimes in life we can definitely question that. But that's okay, because the truth is, the capital T truth, is that you're perfect, whole, and complete just the way you are. Everything else is an illusion. So if you are wanting some tune-in moments, all right, so I'm glad you're here, and however you are, that's exactly where we're going to begin. And just remember that nothing is an accident. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. How do we know that? Because your high self is holding a space of divine love and has been holding your ideal timeline in the 5D. And remember, the 5D really is just us without our trauma, without our fear, anxiety, and sadness. Those dense emotions keep us in the matrix. And without those, then we just are as we've always been, perfect, whole, and complete, and in alignment with our divine self. So just know that you have an amazing committee, a massive committee, your high self committee, and your guides and your ancestors who are rooting for you at every second. Now, go ahead, and I want you to take a deep breath in, because we're going to do a healing exercise. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything. I'm here channeling this energy for you, grounding this energy into the 3D and 4D for you. So now let's go ahead and allow ourselves to desire to ascend past the junk of sadness, hopelessness, and all those dense energies that cause us to think that we're separate from our divinity. All right, get tuned in. All you have to do, you can take a deep breath in, just tune yourself into the sound of my voice as if listening to your favorite song. I am a quantum healer. My high self works through me, and I facilitate the healings for others, and that's all I do. That's my mission. That's my passion. Beautiful. Now you can close your eyes or you can have them open. Doesn't matter. Take a deep breath in. I want you to focus your attention on the center between your chests. And if you'll take your index finger and gently rub it from the top of your forehead to the tip of your nose. If you wish, you can even rub it down past your lip. And just enjoy how that feels. It's lovely, isn't it? Something so simple can cause us to feel calm. And acknowledging our body, you are giving yourself the gift. And as you do this, I want you to imagine, sense, know that there is a light beam shining into the center of your chest. You can continue to do this beautiful, gentle touch down your nose. And this light beam is pure and divine. You are connected with your high self. I am connected with my high self. I'm connected with source and source only. And my high self allows me to speak the words so that you and your high self are activated. Now, your high self simply is holding this space of unconditional love for you, always, at all times. You are assigned a divine being that literally holds your space regardless of where you are, what you're feeling, what false beliefs you're tuned into. It doesn't matter. Regardless, your high self is always holding on to and holding that space for the timeline that you desire. Hopefully you can understand that you desire it now, or perhaps you're not aware of how much you desire to have happiness, peace, and that feeling of unconditional love that pours through you like a deep river. Now, there's nothing that you need to do besides simply allow yourself to be in this space and continue to just gently touch your nose. Now, if your arm is tired, that's fine. You can put your hands over your chest. You can put your fingers, index next to and your thumb pressed together. Around 3 pounds of pressure is enough to activate your brain with your body. And as you continue to breathe in and out normally, naturally, all sounds you hear in the background only cause you to go deeper into the relaxed state. All sounds you hear in the background only cause you to go deeper into the relaxed state. And remember, all healing is self-healing. Your high self can only do for you what you ask it to do. And that's why right now, we're going to request that your high self clean and clear your aura, align your chakras, and bring you to a state of peace by letting go everything that is not serving you. Now, you don't need to know everything that's not serving you, but if you are tuned into your heart and you have a desire to be free and to be in a state of peace, then that's more than enough for your high self to do what you ask. Now, I'll follow along, and you can follow along, and I am going to follow along with my high self's prompts. High self, we connect with the high self committee that is listening in today. They are beautiful, perfect, whole, and complete, and they are on a journey of remembering that. Remember, all we need to do to remember how amazing we are and how deserving and worthy we are of unconditional love is to simply let go of the junk, the false beliefs that our parents told us, that our family told us. They weren't intending the worst. They were just doing the best they could with given resources that they had. Doesn't mean it didn't hurt, right? So let's let go of that hurt now. You might feel on some part of you that there's a part of you that thinks that you need to hold on to that pain because you're justified, that you need to hold on to that pain and not forgive those who have hurt you because it's benefiting you in some way. I know it sounds bizarre, but that's just how the mind works. So I want you to take a moment to think about a person or an event that caused you to feel unloved, unseen, or unheard. Think about that moment, being there now. Now I'm going to be giving a prompt. Don't worry, you just listen passively. And the prompt is now superconscious, seeing this event, tune into my superconscious, and we use the healing process as indicated by maps, make anything possible, and clear this person's memories from memories 1, 2, and 3. And remember parts, all parts of us, they do not lose their identity. They are simply allowing and desiring to be healed. Now, all parts that don't want to be healed, superconscious, go ahead and tag those parts, give them a warm blanket and comfort them. All parts come with their own time, and when they are healed by the superconscious, then the superconscious will reunite with the main personality, which will cause you to feel more complete, whole, less scattered, more focused and clear. And this is good for everyone. Wonderful. Now this is just a little bit of suggestion for your superconscious mind, and your high self has been desiring and showing you signs in dreams, your intuition. Your high self communicates to you through your intuition. That's why it's so, one of the main reasons why it's so important for us to have a clear intuition that isn't bogged down or, you know, foggy from fear and distortions. Superconscious, we now ask also that High Self clear the aura, clear any and all distortions, clear all discordant energies, and bring this person into alignment with their divine inner being. Remember, you are perfect. Everything else is an illusion, it's part of the matrix. And you're on a journey for realizing it. Very exciting. Now, how I facilitate things using my high self and my superconscious, I am able to transform myself and people and events rapidly. Now, I'm not doing this, I'm simply facilitating, and I have the know-how and have tuned in to my heart, and I know I'm unconditional when it comes to my passion and desire and love, and I know that. Now, if you want to become unshakable, stay tuned right now, because I'm going to have another prompt for your subconscious mind, also known as your superconscious, and your high self team. Now, high self, the person tuned in now, high self, I want you to clean and clear the memories from the past, from all timelines, past, present, and future. Clear all memories that are not in alignment with the highest vibration of this person. And High Self Committee, also, if you want to be aligned and upgraded to a higher vibration and have assistance from my High Self Committee or High Self Committee that is more experienced and specializes in bringing people from 3D into the 5D, we give permission for that now. I can see that they are working. Now, as your High Self Committee is learning new ways of approaching and healing you, you will notice over the next few nights that you're feeling lighter, more clear, and you may see like this vibrant white energy around you. This energy is clearing you, especially while you sleep. This allows the energy to be cleared more efficiently and effectively, and does not interfere with your daily tasks. Now, High Self, align these people who are listening now, align their mind, body, and spirit with focus and clarity, and clear out everything else. Do a massive change history and everything. Love and nurture all parts so that they desire to be a part of the main personality once they are healed. Superconscious, now you can connect with my superconscious and you can continue to learn and apply these master techniques that have been given us from the divine. High Self, we ask on behalf of those who are listening and who are tuned in now, that the heart be cleared, that imprints from dense energies and all imprints and thought forms be cleared. This is going to allow you to be present in your present day life. For example, when we think the same negative thought over and over, that creates a thought form. It's an energy bubble, and it has its own frequency and it has its own character, for example, and we don't want that anymore. So if you've ever found yourself in a challenge of just going through the same negative loop over and over and over, That's normal when you have thought forms that just need to simply be cleared. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. With each descending number, it's going to cause your body to feel lighter and lighter and brighter, with each cell in your body becoming aligned with its divinity. 5, you're becoming closer and closer. I want you to feel, know, sense, visualize, whatever it is. You being tuned in now was you giving permission and you giving your desire to step into your highest vibration. Now, life is a journey. Don't give up. Remember, challenges are here. 3, 2, as your heart opens up more and more, you're visualizing as if there's a sunbeam pouring in through the center of your chest. It's moving through the top of your head, through your crown, down your body, opening up your throat chakra, allowing you to feel communication, feeling safe to communicate. You are safe to communicate. You are safe to communicate how you feel. Prove it. You can feel safe to communicate how you feel from your heart. We only want to give love. Even when we're feeling pain and anger and sadness, the truth is underneath all of that, we just want to feel loved. So tap into that truth. That beneath the pain, the sadness, the anger, there's actually the divine, capital T truth, that which is eternal. Love. Now that desire to be loved is there. The seeds are planted. There's beautiful trees and flowers that are blooming in your garden. Just allow yourself to see it. Abre los ojos. Open your eyes. And you can open your eyes to see that you're beautiful, you are amazing, and you always have been. And everything else was an illusion. Now, I'm happy to be a part of this journey with you. It is my passion, my desire, and my breath that I give to you so that you can feel the peace and the love that I get to experience. Life isn't always going to be comfortable, but it doesn't have to be unhappy. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's program this divine, peaceful feeling throughout the quantum field, through all those who are listening. Good. Clearing the quantum field, superconscious. The quantum field, the memories are like a field where gophers have been digging holes and gently smooth over those gopher holes like with a feather, as to not disturb too much at one time. To gently allow the time for each part to feel comfortable, safe, and loved until that time, until it is time for those parts to be realigned with the main personality of this beautiful person who's listening here today. Until next time, stay divine. You don't have to do anything to do that. All right, keep on letting things go. Do your thing. Talk to you soon.